So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are...
Vinicius Junior!
Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And here's Vinicius Junior, and he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great vision. It's come to nothing. Beckham. So what can they make of this? That's a cute ball. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chouameni. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cantona. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He has found a way through. Cantona.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Rooney. Has crossed. Oh, shooting chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Beckham. A probing pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is... He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Roberto Carlos. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rooney. And he's cut it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Schneider. It's out for a goal kick. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cute ball now, how can he reach? Cristiano Ronaldo! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Berbatov. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this is... Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Cristiano Ronaldo, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. And this is Berbatov. He's a... Cantona! Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? Wan-Bissaka goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Quality ball. Now it's Beckham. Mendy deals with that comfortably. And it's made its way to him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that should get the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mendy. Eder Militao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got... Berbatov! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Berbatov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham standing over it. Turns and goes back. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Schneider. Schneider with the cross. Punched away. Oh, important interception. Oh, they can break here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. It's run loose here. And here's Rooney. And he's whipped it across. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Incoming delivery. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kamavinga, and it's Schneider. Well, that looks a decent ball. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Rooney takes aim and terrific header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back. But that has not gone well. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Weghorst. 75 minutes played. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Big chance! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldo is showering after that one. And it's Rooney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Bellingham goes steaming forward, aimed beyond the defence. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rodrigo! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Weghorst. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And the keeper beats it away. And that's that. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief controlled. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of...
Vinicius Junior!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, they can break here. Succumbs to the pressure. Alaba. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come...
Decent chance! And we have our very first corner. He thumps it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's off and running. Alaba. Looking for the run. Berbatov. York. Oh, it's a big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Irwin. It's a pretty loose pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's played... Header! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So time for
7.
change,
Roberto
and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bale joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
15 minutes till half-time. Fletcher does really well to win the ball there. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Berbatov. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking to play him in, and Berbatov! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's good vision. Cleared away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That has not gone well. That's a little off target. Darren Fletcher.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Alaba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Try. Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
York receives it in a wide position. He shifted it to the flank. Irwin gets into some space. This possibly the last play of the half. Vinicius Junior. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12 será reemplazado por...
That gets things going for the second half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni looking for a runner. Darren Fletcher. York. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A case now of complete control. Veron. Now it's Berbatov. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's on it, can he get away? A header! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Van Nistelrooy. And that has been cleared.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Darren Fletcher, Van Nistelrooy.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Sneijder.
And it's Sneijder.
El dorsal 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. And the through ball. Weghorst. And this is Rooney. In again. Big header! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Shoots! And that has been slung wide. That ball looks a good one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get it through? Searching pass he's played there. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now that looks a decent ball, distributed tidily. He has found the way through. He gets big. It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he finish? It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Será sustituido por...
And it's hoisted clear.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ball's gone out of play. Chouameni. Bale. Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Madrid have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers.
He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Out for a throw. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And it's Schneider. Now it's Cavani.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shaw. Hangs in across. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
That's been cut out, well played. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? And he was alert to it. So it is still 0-0. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. So there he is, Wesley Schneider, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Knocks it into space. Tchouaméni. Schneider engages and forces him off the ball. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Owen. Ferdinand makes the interception. And it's Schneider. Look at the space and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Schneider. Strong running down that left flank. Now the ball in. Ferdinand clears it away. Van Nistelrooy.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rodrigo. Now it's Schneider. Madrid looking to pass the... Mbappe! Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fletcher puts his foot on the gas. And it's Shaw. That'll be a throw-in. pass isn't the best. Rodrigo. Decent progress down the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Owen. Beckham. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Looking for options for movement. And that's a dangerous shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. And he's there to clear it. Tchouaméni.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Schneider with the cross. Wan-Bissaka tries to clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed. A header! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That looks a cracking ball, brilliantly cut out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to dink it through, spread out to the left. Schneider, played out to the left flank. Tchouaméni. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's cut it out. And that has put paid to that. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Beckham.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Schneider. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rooney received. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. This time, surely! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Cavani might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Spread it left. Rooney gets into a good position. Rooney. It's out for a goal kick. Beckham goes steaming forward. And this is Sneijder. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United finding their passes. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Manchester United suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sneijder. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Hazard with the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Foot in. Sneijder. And he's run. It's Sneijder! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Eder Militao. To Beckham. Baron. A probing pass. Chips it through. And he's taking no chances there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, super ball!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. In by Rooney. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! He's scored! And he is just ripping it up. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond to this.
Terrific header! And he can clear it away. Time added on 4 minutes.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And here's Bale. And he's in on, tries a shot! Lofted upfield. Now it's Weghorst. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's that. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.